Who told you to shut up? Who made you believe that your voice does not matter? Let me tell you something. They're wrong. And if you believe that, you are wrong too. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the world needs to hear your voice and why your silence is no longer an option. Before we get into the rest of the video, don't forget to press the like and subscribe button. It really helps my little channel grow. Thanks. So the world has trained you to be silent. And do you ever wonder, why does it feel safer for me to be quiet? It's not a coincidence. It's definitely by design, especially for women, and especially with large institutions where they benefit from women being silent. Society has conditioned you to believe that your voice is not important, and also if it disrupts the status quo. You've been taught that speaking up makes you too difficult, too much, or you're talking back. But ask yourself, who benefits from the silence? Why are you letting them win? Think about this. Every major change in history, say for example, women's rights, whistleblowers, the Me Too movement, these happened because someone spoke up. Can you imagine how the world would be today if that person didn't speak up and cause those changes? When people don't want you to speak up, think about who benefits from you being quiet. Silence is a prison that you build for yourself. Every time you choose to stay quiet, you lock yourself in a cage built by fear. You start to think silence is safety, but let me tell you, eventually it becomes a prison. Silence isn't just holding back your truth, it's also holding back your potential. The longer you stay quiet, the harder it becomes for you to break free. Now think, is keeping others comfortable with your silence worth sacrificing your own peace? Real safety doesn't come from silence. It actually comes from self expression. Every time you stay silent, you lose a piece of yourself. But speaking up, that's how you can reclaim it. So, the people that told you to be quiet, you know what terrifies them the most? You speaking up. In a world that thrives on your silence, speaking up is the ultimate rebellion. Speaking your truth is a radical act in a society that profits from your silence. It's not about being loud, it's about being authentic, and you don't even have to be good at either. You just need to be you. Once you speak up, it disrupts the systems designed to keep you quiet. It's designed to control you. Your voice is powerful. That's why they want it silenced. So ask yourself, what are they afraid of? Do you realize that when you speak, you are not just freeing yourself, you're freeing others as well. Every time you find your voice, you give someone else the permission to speak up and be themselves. Your story might be exactly what someone needs at that moment, maybe what they need to hear to find their own courage. One moment of authenticity can create a ripple effect of bravery through other people. Speaking up isn't just about you, it's about creating a world where people feel safe enough to do the same. Your voice doesn't just belong to you, it's part of something bigger, something the world desperately needs. Your voice is more powerful than you know. Do you even know how powerful you are? They don't want you to know. And that's the point. Your silence is their weapon. Your voice, that's your power. Being you and being authentically you. Think about this. Institutions and individuals who thrive in control fear your voice because it disrupts that control that they have. It disrupts their narrative. You don't need to scream or shout, okay? Quiet confidence speaks louder than any yell. Your voice is a weapon, not against the people, but against lies and fears. Honestly, just use it. Your voice terrifies them, and if that doesn't tell you how powerful your voice is, then nothing will. Speaking up isn't easy. I won't lie to you about that. But staying silent, that's worse. That's actually what destroys you. Do you want comfort or do you want freedom? Because you can't have both. The discomfort of vulnerability is temporary, but the peace of living authentically lasts forever. Yeah, you'll lose some people along the way, but it's worth it because those who stay, they'll respect you even more. Growth is uncomfortable, but so is staying silent. The only difference is growth will lead to freedom. It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is, and your voice is totally worth it. Your voice is everything, freedom is everything, and growth is everything. This is the sign you've been waiting for. You've waited long enough. If you've been waiting for a sign to use your voice, this is your sign. Don't wait anymore, okay? Use it. With all the things that are going on, the world doesn't need another bystander. It actually needs your unique perspective. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because there is no perfect moment. It never exists. It will never exist. The time is now. You don't have to be perfect or polished. Just be real, and that is enough. So think about it this way. Right now, the world is waiting, and so are you. This is your sign. Please speak up. Okay, you spent enough time now being quiet, enough time living in fear, enough time shrinking yourself for others. The world is waiting for your voice, and it's more powerful than you know. Speak up, not just for you, but also for the ones who can't speak up yet. Because once you do, you'll realize you were never meant to be silent.